Before we begin, I want to acknowledge that seeking a restraining order is a difficult and often overwhelming process. Many victims believe that getting a restraining order will instantly provide them with protection. And while a restraining order can be a valuable legal tool, it is not a shield. It does not create a physical barrier. It does not guarantee your safety, but it does give you something critical: legal leverage. It puts you in a stronger position if your stalker continues to offend. It allows law enforcement to take future violations more seriously. And it establishes a legal paper trail. This video is here to prepare you, to walk you through exactly what to expect, the risks, the realities, and most importantly, how to use a restraining order as part of a larger safety strategy. If you are dealing with a stalker and considering a restraining order, there are things you need to know before you walk into that courthouse. The process is not as simple as filling out paperwork and getting immediate protection. It is a legal battle, and you need to be ready for it. Judges may deny restraining orders if they don't see an immediate threat. This is why you must be strategic about how and when you engage the system. A restraining order can make a massive difference in your case, but it can also make things worse before it gets better. So let's go through everything. How to get a restraining order, what to expect in court, the dangers you need to prepare for, and most importantly, how to make sure it actually works. The first step is filing a petition at your local courthouse. This is usually done in family court or civil court. When you file your petition, you will likely need to go before a judge that same day. This is when the judge decides whether to issue a temporary restraining order, or a TRO. Your stalker will not be present at this hearing. They will not know yet that you have filed. But once the order is granted, it must be served to them. And this is where things can get dangerous. It's likely you will not know exactly when your stalker is served with the order. So you must be vigilant. You must attend a full court hearing, usually within 10 to 14 days, where your stalker has the right to contest the order. Be prepared for retaliation. Some stalkers will try to turn the system against you. They may file a bogus restraining order against you in an attempt to confuse the courts. If the judge grants the final restraining order, it can last months, years, or in some cases permanently. But let's be very clear. A restraining order is a piece of paper. It does not physically keep your stalker away. It is only as strong as its enforcement. So, what does the judge need to grant you a final order? A judge will not automatically grant you a restraining order just because you feel unsafe. They will be looking for very specific things. A pattern of behavior. A single incident is rarely enough. Evidence of threats, harassment, or fear for safety. The judge needs to see proof. Police reports, text messages, emails, witness statements. Bring everything. And here's something many victims don't realize. Pressing charges and getting a restraining order are two separate legal processes. If you are pressing charges against your stalker, you still need to file separately for a restraining order. Even if you are successful, the hard truth is, a restraining order can often cause a stalker to escalate. Restraining orders can escalate the danger, but as a victim, you must still take this step. When a stalker is served with a restraining order, they often see it as a declaration of war. Some will become more aggressive. Others will try to manipulate the system. This is why you must increase security the moment you file. Change your locks. Install cameras. Alert your job, school, or landlord. Have a safety plan in place before the order is served. Be prepared, because they will be. If you have been successful in obtaining a final order and increased your security, you have set the stalker trap. Any violations will only help build the weight of your case in the justice system. And although a restraining order may send a clear message to any future judge, be prepared for some law enforcement officers to not take violations seriously. If this happens to you, we recommend watching our video on the all-important magistrates. This unassuming video is a victim's secret weapon. How to make your restraining order more impactful? A restraining order alone is not enough. But here's how to make it work for you. Get legal help. Victims who work with an attorney have a higher success rate. Make it airtight. Be as detailed as possible in describing incidents. Immediately report violations, even minor ones. Establish a pattern of disregard. Keep backup copies everywhere. With employers, schools, trusted friends, in your car, in your wallet, and most importantly, pair it with a safety plan. A restraining order is not the final step. It is just one piece of your defense. Restraining orders can be a powerful tool, but they are not a guarantee of safety. They require strategy, preparation, and constant documentation. You must go into this process with your eyes open, with a plan in place, and with the understanding that this is a battle. But it is a battle that can be won, and every step you take, every piece of evidence you gather, every legal action you take, puts you closer to victory. If this video helped you, subscribe and check out our Stalking Survivor Handbook, because you deserve more than survival. You deserve justice.